Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. In the last episode, we continued working on our production chains to build the Dyson Sphere. At least our initial. I'm not sure if we're going to need to expand this or not at any point, but for now, it's working. Got in our microcrystalline components. At least expanded that. Expanded the processor production. All that. And then began laying in the production chain for titanium glass. So we got that all laid in. I kind of ran out of space, so I had to kind of fold it over a little bit there on the end. But got it in, and as you can see, it's actually, been running for a little bit. It's filled in that box. So I went ahead and dropped in the pumps down here. I also dropped in this logistics station to bring in some more silicon because I didn't think that just having one logistics station with the silicon was going to be sufficient. So now I have two. And I have that routed in for the microcrystalline components. Yeah. I expanded the solar collector. Well, the solar collector has been expanded. Hopefully that will provide enough power. And it really only just has to provide enough. It just has to provide enough power to keep this thing running long enough and effectively enough to get the Dyson Sphere built to a point where it is actually generating power. And then we can hook up ray receivers and go that route. So, let's continue on. The next thing we need to do is we need to do cashmere crystals. And we need, I think 4 per second. Let me just read this in my head because we need 2 per second. Which means we need 4 per second plain filters, which means we need 4 per second cashmere crystals, which means we need 4 per second titanium crystals, which means we're going to need 16 assemblers with 2 inputs. Perfect. Organic crystals. And I know we have titanium. We do have organic crystals ready to go. Okay, good, good, good. All right, let's go ahead and we need 16, I said, right? It's going to be interesting how they're all going to line up because things don't quite match up when we're at these high latitudes. Row to row. We're going to bump into that a little bit, but that we can move. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. In fact, we don't even need it at all. Perfect. Okay. So, box. No, we actually might need that. Output. Input. Good. Now, we need 16, which means we need 15 of these, which is out to... Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Okay, do they all have power? Not quite. Not quite. We're gonna have to squeak in. Okay. No, we're gonna use one of these. Alright, so we're gonna need titanium. Alright, and then we're gonna need organic crystals. All right, there we go. So now we need to make, what was it? Yeah, 4 per second cashmere crystals, which means, again, 16 assemblers with 3 inputs. All right. And this is a new tropic, so it's not going to exactly line up, and we're going to have to give it an extra space. Well, we just need to put in enough. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, give me a bunch of those. Alright, so you are making the cashmere crystals using that recipe. Output, input, input, input. And we need 16 of those. Means we copy and paste this as much as it'll go. There we are. Trim those belts back. Now, in this case, I can squeeze these in where needed. Alright, there we are. That lines up somewhat poorly. It's alright though. Alright, now what's the next thing they need? They need graphene and hydrogen. Alright, the graphene and the hydrogen are over here. Alright. Not a problem. You're going to be graphene. Now we got to get through this this mess here. Will 3 get over everything? 3 will get over everything. All right, good. I get enough room for it to get back down to ground. Good deal. And hydrogen is next. Not deuterium. Hydrogen. Be careful. No, it would have been a... well, it'll work. I'm like, it would have been better for me to have done this the other way around, but hey, yeah, it's fine. All right, if we're making 4 per second of this, how much of that we're making? You're gonna need 36. 36 per second hydrogen. Ooh. I'm just trying to think about how I want to handle that. If I need to handle it at all. I think I'll leave it for now. I might come up with a solution off screen. If I do, I'll, obviously show it. Or go over what I did. Okay, so now we can make our plain filters. Is that 36? No, 36 would be 3. No, I need 48. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. That's not going to work at full speed, but I'll have to come up with a solution. Because then that's what we're going to need here, right? 4 per second. We're going to need 48 assemblers. 48 assemblers. Do I have enough room for 48 assemblers? Yeah, I think so. We're just going to need to do some fill in here. And we got lots of room before we get over there. Hopefully enough for 48 assemblers. Now, the one issue is this iron vein. We need 2 inputs. 2 inputs. Okay. Let's just get the production chains in there and we can figure out how to supply the material at some point. Ooh, just had to sneeze all of a sudden. All right. So, we're going to need 2 lines of input. We're going to need... Oh, this is going to line up just nicely. All right, so if we are doing 48, then what we want to do is I want to line up 12. And we'll do 4 sets of 12. Do I even have enough on my... Yep, I got plenty. All right, good, good, good. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, like, right about there. So then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They pack in nice and tight, don't they? Now we gotta deal with this iron vein. Which means we're gonna have a lot of room before the next line. Which means I'm gonna use these guys for power. Alright, so I need 4 of these. That's 1. 2, 3, 4. Alright, yeah. I basically know what I'm going to have to do here. We're going to have to break this in half. Whoa. And we're have to bring in a second line. It's fine. I just hope that I can ship in enough. Oh, speaking of, what I can do, because I remember seeing this. We have logistics carrier capacity. Go ahead and let's research that. That'll let us bring in more material with each trip of our logistics vessels, which means we'll be able to transfer material faster. Hopefully. What I might end up having to do is switching over to that other logistics center. And just bringing in more in a second one, because that'll give me access to more vessels to move material. All right. Okay, and then we're gonna need you guys. Want to slip under there. All right, let's get that second line. Do I want to use this? Let's see. What are we going to need to do? We're going to need more iron. We are going to need more copper. We're going to need more magnets. All right, well, let's just hope that a single logistics station can handle this. And I'm gonna need more belts. All right, we're gonna have to come through here. Come on. Get to the right. Build here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down. Oop. Come down this line. I'm going to bump into that. Can I get over top of it? I can. I might need more hydrogen. Is that going to make it all the way through? It looks like it does. Yes, okay. All right, so now, next, we need to then make quantum chips. And that's going to be 2 per second. Right, yeah, 2 per second quantum chips. Which means we're going to need 12 assemblers making quantum chips. That's easy. And I'm going to go ahead and actually bring them over here. Am I? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay. You know what? Actually, that's fine, because we have to get around that stuff anyway. I was like, man, that's leaving a lot of empty space, but no, it's all right. It's all right. And you're making these. And we need 12 of them. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hold on. Did I already count that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Pay attention to, how I'm handling my counting. All right. All right, now the plane filters, which are from over here. What I'm actually going to do this is this way. Bring them over there. Now, will we be able to slip past that? No. Okay. We're going to have to come up. And then back down. All right. And there are our quantum chips. Excellent. So, now, the next thing we need to do is Deuteron fuel rods, which we are going to need 4 per second. Which means we're going to need 40 per second deuterium. So we're going to have to do this in 2 sets of 12. Well, we need to make super magnetic rings. We need to, how many of them do we need? We're going to need 4 per second, so we're going to need 2 per second. Now, I wonder if I'm actually making those enough somewhere that I could just ship them over, rather than have to make those here. I know that I'm making them in several places. It's just a matter of, should I divert them and bring them over here? Huh. Because that would be way easier. For sure. I have the logistics space to do it. And it means I wouldn't have to bring in a whole bunch of extra materials. Right? Because I wouldn't have to make magnetic coils, wouldn't have to make electric motors, wouldn't have to make electromagnetic turbines. All that stuff. Gears. Alright, well, what I'm going to have to do is scout around all of my previous production lines and see if there is one where I can abscond on some super magnetic rings and take those and bring them over here. Okay, that will take me some time off screen. So we'll go ahead and stop the episode here. And yeah, we will hopefully get this finished and start setting up the launcher complex, or complexes, to begin firing these suckers off. All right, so we'll stop here. So if you guys enjoyed it, thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.